Have you ever wondered just how ridiculously overpowered Deadpool's healing factor is? I mean, we've seen him get blown to bits, sliced and diced, and even turned into a puddle of goo, only to bounce back with a witty one-liner. But how does his regeneration stack up against the rest of the Marvel Universe? Today, we're diving deep into the chaotic world of Wade Wilson's incredible power to see if anyone, and I mean anyone, can truly put him down for good. Let's start with the basics. Deadpool's healing factor originated from the Weapon X program, the same shady outfit that gave Wolverine his adamantium skeleton. But here's the twist. Wade's healing is on a whole other level. It's not just about mending wounds. It's about complete cellular regeneration. His body is in a constant state of flux, with his cells dying and regenerating at a super accelerated rate. This is because his healing factor is constantly fighting his cancer. It's a gruesome, never-ending battle inside his own body, which is what gives him his signature scarred appearance, but also makes him virtually immortal. So let's bring in the first challenger, Wolverine. This is the classic healing factor showdown. Logan's healing is legendary. He can recover from almost any injury, and his adamantium skeleton makes him nearly indestructible. In most fights, Wolverine's raw strength and indestructible claws give him an edge. He can slice Deadpool into confetti, and he has multiple times. But here's the problem for Logan. No matter how many pieces he cuts Wade into, every single piece can regenerate. Deadpool just needs a few cells to start the process all over again. So while Wolverine might win the battle by incapacitating Deadpool for a while, he can't win the war. Eventually, Wade will pull himself back together. Advantage: Deadpool. Okay, let's up the ante. What about the Hulk? The angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. Hulk has punched beings through planets. Surely, he could just obliterate Deadpool, right? He could pound Wade into a fine red and black paste, and he has. In one comic storyline, Hulk literally clapped Deadpool into a bloody mist. Game over? Not even close. Even from that mist, Deadpool regenerated. The sheer force is incredible, but it doesn't solve the core problem. Deadpool's regeneration doesn't require a body. It just requires a starting point. Hulk could scatter him across a continent, and it would just be a very long, very annoying reassembly process for Wade. Again, temporary incapacitation, but not permanent deletion. So physical force isn't the answer. What about something more cosmic? Let's talk about the Silver Surfer. He wields the power cosmic, a force that can manipulate matter and energy on a molecular level. Surely he could just unmake Deadpool atom by atom. He could theoretically transmute Wade's body into, say, a block of cheese. This is where it gets tricky. The power cosmic is incredibly potent, and against almost anyone else, this would be an instant win. However, Deadpool's existence is a bit of a cosmic joke. He is protected by a strange form of plot armor, and in some interpretations, he's cursed by Thanos to never be able to die. So he can't be with his love, Lady Death. Yes, that Thanos. The Mad Titan himself made it, so his romantic rival can't join the great beyond. So even a being as powerful as the Silver Surfer might find his powers just not working properly on Wade. The universe itself seems to bend to keep Deadpool alive. This brings us to the big guns, magical and reality warping entities. How about Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme? He can trap souls, banish demons to other dimensions, and rewrite the laws of physics with a few fancy hand gestures. Couldn't he just trap Deadpool's soul or erase him from the timeline? He could certainly try. He could banish Wade to the dark dimension, but let's be honest, Deadpool would probably just annoy Dormammu into sending him back. As for erasing him from existence, that's a power that even the Sorcerer Supreme uses with extreme caution. And again, we run into the curse and plot armor problem. Deadpool's unique awareness that he, yes, in a comic book, gives him a strange defense against reality warpers. He knows the rules don't fully apply to him. What about a celestial-level threat like Galactus, the devourer of worlds? If Galactus eats the entire planet Deadpool is on, that should do it, right? Well, not necessarily. Even after being consumed, Deadpool's regenerative abilities might allow him to survive inside Galactus, which would be a truly horrifying case of indigestion for the big guy. In one non-canon but hilarious story, Deadpool got a hold of the power cosmic and became the Herald of Galactus, proving he can operate on that cosmic scale. This just shows how adaptable he is. His power isn't just biological, it's almost conceptual. So, is there anyone who can definitively beat Deadpool's healing factor? The answer is maybe. There are a few theoretical ways. One is a special carbonadium sword. Carbonadium, or C-synth, is a radioactive metal that can slow down healing factors. A weapon like Omega Red Centicles or a carbonadium blade could potentially poison Wade's system and nullify his regeneration long enough for a killing blow. But even this isn't a guaranteed win. Wade has survived it before. Another, more definitive method would be to completely and utterly erase him from existence on every possible level: physical, spiritual, and conceptual. This will require a being of immense, near-omnipotent power, someone like the Living Tribunal or the One Above All. These cosmic entities are the ultimate arbiters of reality in the Marvel Universe. They could simply decree that Deadpool no longer exists, and poof, he'd be gone, curse or no curse. But entities like that rarely intervene in the affairs of mortals, especially one as obnoxious as Wade Wilson. There's also the idea of a cure. If someone could develop a cure for his healing factor, it would revert him to a normal human with advanced stage cancer. At that point, he would be mortal. But creating such a cure would be next to impossible, given the unique and chaotic nature of his cellular structure. So, in the end, who wins? Against almost every hero and villain, from street-level brawlers to cosmic powerhouses, Deadpool's healing factor comes out on top. Not because he's stronger or smarter, but because he simply cannot be kept down. He's the ultimate cockroach of the Marvel Universe. You can smash him, burn him, blast him, or even eat him, but he'll just keep coming back, probably with a terrible joke about the experience. His greatest power isn't just regeneration. It's his sheer, unadulterated, fourth-wall-breaking persistence. What do you guys think? Is there anyone I missed who could take Deadpool down for good? Let me know your theories in the comments below. It's a fun thought experiment, trying to figure out how to solve a problem like Wade Wilson. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. See you next time.